Welcome. This is James Green's English Classroom. I'm James, and I host an English class, open conversation, here on Zoom, same Zoom channel, same time, every day. I was on vacation for a week, and I'm back starting today. So I'm here for an hour. Let's see what you want to talk about today. Hi, Munmi, Nani, Rania, Amira, Mukadis, Gia. I am going to just take one more thing and share the class with the Facebook group. And then I will be with you completely. Okay. I have my full attention on the class. I want to say again, I would love it if you would turn your cameras on. Raydun, Mukadis, Nani, Rania, Amira, Siamak, Nelly, I want to see your faces. But I often don't get what I want. I do think our class, the quality of our class and the quality of our learning is improved by seeing each other's faces. Primarily, I think it is impacted by to what extent each of us is engaged rather than doing other things. So if you notice, sometimes people come into the class and they appear out of the blue and say something unrelated. I think that happens less when we're looking at each other. Would you agree?
Yes.
Do you want a class where the things that come in are kind of disparate, or do you want a class where like there is a train of thought that we move through together?
Yes.
So I mean I think that if that's the kind of class we want, it would be improved by people having their cameras on. Mark, Gia, Kawa, Fredun, Haimana, Nargiz, Amira, Nani, Mukadis, Nelly, Madhi Oran. Welcome, Mark. I think you've been here before, but I maybe only once or twice. You don't have to raise your hand. I see you have your hand raised in Zoom, and that would be a different way to participate. It's okay to just speak. Would you like to just speak? Or
understand.
You don't understand?
I do not understand.
That's fine. You don't have to understand. Good to have you here, Mark. There's plenty of things that I don't understand either.
Hello, Giz Azerbaijan. I I heard you talking about turning on cameras and
Yeah.
discussing it. Yeah, I wanted to say that sometimes it's not comfortable for me to switch on the camera. And sometimes I think maybe I had the mind rate that my turning on the camera can bother people or distract them, as I don't have much free time, and most of the time I'm doing some other chores simultaneously. I'm only able to listen, not to engage fully. For instance, now I'm going to do the ironing, and I just I'm imagining having the camera on while ironing, and that wouldn't be quite appropriate for me. And I'd like to check my mind rate with people.
And hold on, because you brought in a couple of things, and I just want to check. I want to help work with you to clarify your mind read. Can you say again what your mind read is?
Yes, my mind read is I think that it would bother members if I turn on the camera and do some chores like doing ironing or preparing the meal or something else.
Great. So you want to check if people are bothered by you having your camera on and doing other things.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
If
Okay.
there's anyone to answer.
This is Munmi. This is Munmi.
Munmi? Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Munmi.
Nargis, you said you are not turning on camera because you are not comfortable right now because you are going to ironing your dresses, and you were just imagining that it may be if you turn on your camera, then yeah, other people might get distracted by looking at you because you are doing simultaneously, you are listening and doing other works. So you think that turning off camera and just listening to the call will be better for you, is it right?
Yes.
And also you have a mind read, you also have a mind read that we will get distracted. And you want to check your mind read, right?
Munmi, one thing at a time. So you're summarizing Nargis, but she has not said anyone else. She has asked to check her mind read. So I thought you were summarizing her mind read, which is fine. Let's keep it at the mind read. And I think you got the mind read. So let's now answer Nargis. Would you like to answer? Just yes or no?
Yes. I'll not get distracted by your turning off camera and doing households. I will not get distracted.
Okay, so now we have one answer. Does anybody else want to answer?
Sorry.
This is Siamak from Afghanistan.
One second, Siamak.
I'm so sorry. I don't know if I got you right. I couldn't catch. I think you said you would not be distracted if I do some chores and turn off my camera, or
turn on your camera.
Guys.
Okay.
Guys. So this is why I do the mind read check in a very specific way. It's a very specific way I do it so that this does not happen, which is The only thing we hear, the only thing for the person answering the mind read to say is yes or no. That's it. Yes or no.
Mhm.
So Moonmi, I heard you say yes. Excuse me. I heard you say no.
No,
Mhm.
yes,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. So now, Nargiz, shall we hear from a few other people? Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Siamak, yes or no?
No.
Okay. Anyone else want to answer Nargiz? That you would be distracted and disrupted, distracted and bothered by Nargiz turning on her camera. Yes or no?
No, Nergis.
No. Okay, that's 3 no's. Anyone else?
Okay.
Satish? No. 4
Yeah, no.
no's. One, two,
Well,
three,
I'm
4, 5,
surprised.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No response. So go ahead, Nargiz. Do you believe the group? You got 4 no's and 11 no response.
Mm.
Do you
Yeah.
believe the no's?
I'm trying to check with myself because
Take your
I
time.
still think that
Take your
I
time.
don't believe
Well,
completely.
okay.
But
Take your time. Look at them. Look at their faces.
well, yes, I don't have any reason not to believe, so I believe
Okay.
them.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Okay, this is Munmi. I summarized you. Do I need to summarize again? Or
What do you think? What do you think would be useful, Moonmi?
I don't think I already summarized.
Okay, so then don't summarize.
Yeah. So though I will not get distracted by your doing 2 things at the same time, but I'm just remembering one session that we had here only, where the topic was discussed, like 2 things simultaneously, doing 2 things, and how you were attentive to the both work. So I'm just remembering, and this is really not possible for me, that being attentive, giving full attention to both the work, especially like, yeah, you were ironing, because your attention will be on ironing. This is a risky thing, you know, and then at the same time you are listening. If you're ironing, maybe in my case, I will not be able to listen properly, or I will not be able to summarize someone, or I am not a attentive listener when I am going to work something else. So maybe I would have attend a meeting now, and then I'll do my work later, or maybe I'll do my important works, then I would have skipped the meeting. Anyone else?
Yeah, so Moonmi, what you're saying makes a lot of sense to me, which is that you'd like to put your attention on what you're doing.
This is Yannick. I just want to summarize Moonmi. Moonmi, you say that you're not able to focus on 2 things simultaneously, and that's why you are saying that if you want to be a good listener, or if you want to summarize somebody in a really good way, you should pay attention in the class. Am I right? Okay, great. I just want to say some of the friends, maybe they're here, but they do not turn on their cameras. Maybe they are not doing in other things. And I see some of the friends, they summarize others in a really good way, although their cameras are turned off. And when I see the faces here, for example, I see Amand, I see Rania, I see Moonmi every day. I think we are in a class. This way, I think our class can be more attractive and interactive as well. And that's why I say the friends, if they turn on their cameras, that would be good. Thank you. Anyone else?
Hello, this is Rania. I'm gonna summarize Siamak.
Rania,
Yes,
Bef-
James, hello.
hi. Before you summarize, would you turn your camera on?
Uh, well, I'm not against turning the camera on, okay? But you know, I'm busy right now, James.
Rania,
Yeah.
if you're busy right now, would you go and do whatever you're busy with?
No. I'll be
You
there
won't.
with you. And no, James, I
Rania,
can do many things
I
at
don't
the
want
same
you to
time.
I don't want you to do many things at the same time.
Why? I'm a woman.
Why? What?
Yeah.
You're a woman?
Yeah.
I don't
um,
care. I don't care if you're a dragon. I want you to do one thing, which is to either be here or not be here.
No, I'm here, James. I'm here.
Rania,
Okay. Yeah.
if you're here, would you turn your camera on?
Okay. Just give me a minute, okay? Just I put on my hijab and I will open the camera.
Take your time.
Okay.
Take your time.
Okay. Okay.
I have a mind read. May I check it?
Would you turn your camera on, or are you ironing your clothes?
All right.
I don't, like Munmi
I got
said,
my answer.
like Munmi said, I don't want you to burn your hand because you're ironing your clothes and trying to summarize. It's very complicated stuff here. You might tangle up the wire, fall on the ground. Who knows what could happen in your house?
Yeah, you care for us. Thank you.
I do care for you. No, but seriously, notice how different it would be if somebody is here or if they're here and gone and here and gone, because we're having a conversation. And to keep people informed about what's going on who are not actually here consistently, Nargis, I'm going to mute you because I hear an echo. To keep people engaged who are not here consistently creates a completely different kind of classroom. See, now I don't know if Nargis is here or not. Nargis participated and told us she's not here, and now she's participating again. So it kind of sends a mixed signal. Is Nargis here listening, or is she here participating? And having the camera on would give me an additional piece of information to know whether somebody is here working with me or not. I'm not saying don't iron your clothes, but I'm not here to iron my clothes. I'm here to teach English and work with people who are learning to have a conversation. So if you want to work with me on that, I'd like you to meet me here and to be here and be available for that. Nothing wrong if you're not available for that, but if you're coming in intermittently, that's disruptive. Go ahead. Are you with us now, Rania?
I'm here, James.
All right. Nice to see you.
Thank you so much. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot to summarize.
Good. Come into the present. Forget whatever happened. Just come into the present with whatever's going on for you now. What's going on for you now? Might be new.
I don't know. I don't know,
Okay.
James.
Rania.
I got confused.
Rania, I can see that. It's very confusing. It's bewildering. You're in a tornado. Just center. Center means connect to yourself. Take your time and then connect to the group. We first need to center before we connect to other people. We find our balance. And then you can connect to others through making eye contact. That's primarily how we connect to others. Again, necessary to have our cameras on here to do that, and just look at people. Look at me, look at Munmi, look at Siamak, Rania, look at people. And then when you're ready to speak, go ahead.
Okay. I still can.
That's fine.
Okay, just give me time. Okay, I'm following.
Take all the time you need. It's different. You're entering a new world.
Yeah, it is different. Yeah.
Hi, Oscar, everyone.
Oscar. Now you're in Guinea-Bissau and sometimes you have internet problems, which might be a good reason to keep your camera off, but I would like to at least try. Could you try?
I'm not sure if that will work out because the place where I am right now, there is no electricity. There is no, light. So I'm sorry for that.
No lights where you are. Oh.
Yeah, there is no light, of course. The shielding light.
Not of course.
There's no light.
I didn't know there's no lights there. You have no electricity.
No, I do have electricity, but I told you that the room where I am right now is quite, is completely dark. There is no light in my room. I don't like putting, light in my room. I don't like it at all.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so now that's a different story. You have light, but you don't like light.
Yes, I have electricity, but in my room, I don't like personally, putting a light.
Now
there,
that's a different story. I'm going to ask.
What's going on today, man?
Oscar, I'm going to ask you to step back and listen. I'm going to ask you to step back and listen, or to endure the suffering of light. I know you don't like light, but I'm going to ask you if you'd like to participate here today to endure the discomfort of light. Or if you don't want to, that's fine, but I'd like you to then just listen silently. Okay? Okay.
Would you mind just, come back later, man?
Oscar?
I will come back later because I don't have light anymore here.
Okay.
I would like to be here,
Oscar?
but the problem, I don't have light here.
I get it. You don't have light. That's fine.
I have 2 mind rates. I'd like to check if I'm not interrupting anyone.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the first one is my first, the mind rate that I've already checked with some people, but I'd like to get your reply as well, James.
Oh, you'd like my reply to your previous mind read about do I think it's disruptive if you're ironing? Yes,
with my camera on.
Yes, I do think it's disruptive if you're ironing with your camera on.
All right. And so the second mind read, actually, I think that I got a reply, but I'd like to
hold on, one at a time. So actually, there's a few more steps when checking a mind read. First, you check, you got your answer. Answer is yes. Do you believe me?
For sure.
Okay. Now, how do you feel towards me? Closer, farther away, or about the same? Farther away. Great. And how do you feel discovering your ability to read the situation was correct? You had a guess, an intuition about what was going on. You found out with me, it's accurate. How do you feel about your ability to accurately assess the situation in relation to me?
Fine, not surprised.
Fine and not, be careful with fine and not surprised. That's usually a way to avoid a feeling. Not surprised doesn't tell us how you do feel. Fine also is usually fine is a word, right? How do you feel? Fine. It's usually It's a barrier to our feelings, but I won't push you on that. So over to you, Nargis.
Yes, I'd like to tell what I feel. So I'm satisfied with my ability to read and frustrated with the fact that you will consider it something bothering. And I'd like to check the second one. I have a reminder that you're not going to allow us to participate from now on if we don't have the camera on.
Yeah. Notice.
Third one coming.
So you want to be careful. It sounds like that's a negative prediction.
Yes, probably. But if you already have planned it, if you have that plan.
So Nargis, make up your mind. Do you want that? Is it a negative prediction, or do you have a mind read that I've created a plan already?
Yes, it's a mind read.
Okay, would you like to check it?
Yes.
Go ahead, check it.
Gosh, do you have the plan?
My mind
to-
read is, my mind read is,
you have a plan to not allow us participate if we don't have the camera on.
that's true.
I'd like to check. Oh gosh, that's too bad.
Whoa, so. Do you believe me?
I do believe you.
Nargis, stay with me. How do you feel having checked your mind read, again, reading, assessing the situation, your ability to assess the situation was accurate. You correctly read what's going on. How do you feel about your ability to read what's going on?
Satisfied with the ability, but
But,
frustrated.
can you separate the but? I want you to stay with the satisfaction that you're reading what's going on, okay? Make some space for being satisfied.
Right. Yeah, it's good to stay with positive feeling.
Well, I wouldn't say it that way, but you are satisfied. That's how you feel. It's good to stay with feelings, whatever they are. Now, in relationship to me, how do you feel having checked your mind read in relationship to me? Closer, farther away, or about the same?
The same.
Okay.
Okay. I have the third one. Probably I'll give up checking it. I think it's clear.
You're good enough for now.
Yes.
Okay, say anyone else.
Yes. Rania from Egypt, from Cairo.
No.
Can I talk?
You can.
Okay. Teacher James, actually, I want to talk in 2 points.
Yeah. Now I just want to point out, Nargis, you've turned your camera off as if you're done because you're done speaking. And I want to point out that that is a very disconnected way to work here. In your personal role, you might be satisfied with your personal work, but this is a group activity. So if you only have your camera on when you're speaking, for me, that sends the message that the only thing that matters is you talking. And I don't think that that's true. We're all working together. When people are talking, because only one person can talk at a time, but we're all working together when one person is talking. So if you turn your camera off, for me, it's kind of like saying, I'm not going to work when I'm not listening to you. I want you to listen to me, but that's it. And how can we have
a mind.
Excuse me. Do you want to teach this class, Nargis? I would like to see. You'd like to work with me on my mind read checks? Can I step down and be a participant? And you can work with me?
Sorry, okay,
I would
go
love
ahead,
that
please.
because I have a whole bunch of things that I want to talk about. I don't know if you have time. We could be here all day. Nargis, you're turning your camera on and off, right? You started by saying you're not available, and you've changed your mind. Now you're available, and sometimes you're not available. And I don't know when you're available or not, right? As a teacher in a classroom, imagine I was in a real classroom and a student was walking in and out of the classroom. And I would say, are you taking this class? And they would say, no, I've got to do something in the hall. And then they walked out. And then 5 minutes later, they walked in. I said, oh, I thought you weren't taking it. They're like, this class is very important to me. And then they sat down. And then I said, well, oh, can you answer this problem? They said, no, I have something to do. And then they walked out again. How much can we deal with that before we say, look, either you're in the classroom or you're out of the classroom? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying either come here and study or do your ironing or whatever it is, eat your cheeseburgers or do your prayers, or I don't know what it is that people are doing. But for me, what I'm doing is teaching English and creating a place where people can work together. And there are certain things that happen which are disruptive to that. And it's my job to filter it out. So that's what I'm doing now. Over to you, Rania.
Okay, first I want to summarize you, teacher.
Please.
Yeah. Okay, so if we open the camera, so our mind completely focused on the lesson. So imagine if we are on the lecture and the teacher asks the students, what are you doing? Are you listening? So turning the camera off means that, no, I'm not listening to you. I'm busy on something, something.
It's ambiguous. I don't know. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, I say it's your right, teacher, because this is your Zoom meeting, and you should you put some rules for the meeting. You see, if the people turn the camera off, so they aren't focused with you, they are doing something, busy on something, other thing. And actually, this is we can say it's a frustrated action to the teacher. It happens sometimes to me. Then I ask the student, please open the camera to check what are you doing during my lesson. So sometimes it happens to me. I'm feeling with that, like you. So it's your right to ask the other people to open the camera. So, a situation happened to me days ago. We have a conversation for approximately 3 or 4 hours. But I had to go because it's difficult to me as a Muslim, and I'm having this cover, so I'm sitting before the camera 5 hours. It's not difficult for me. So I moved to the streamline, actually. I moved to the streamline YouTube.
The live stream. Aha. You moved to the live stream to make it easier for you.
Yeah.
You're cutting in and out. You're cutting in and out.
Yes. Because, yeah, I want to listen. I want to listen to the discussion between you and Amira, Nelly. It was hard discussion, and I want to listen to the discussion. But hard to me to stop 4 hours with my cover, something like that. This is first, and I want to advise my friends in the Zoom meeting, actually in this group. First, my attendance lesson was to listen to English, okay, native speaker, and I have some friends from different cultures, different countries. Now I'm sitting on my seat. I'm focused. I have my pencil. I have my notebook beside me. I open my camera and I completely focus. What are the discussion about, or what is the pronunciation of the words? Great difference between now I attend the meeting for lesson, and I tell my kids, please, I'm on lesson now. Don't knock, don't talk to me, stop talking, stop asking anything. It comes a rule for me, actually. We try to do. I advise you to try to, yes. Anyone else?
This is Ahmad. I would like to summarize Ms. Rania. Ms. Rania, you said that you are at a place where you have children there, and then you move to another place where you have internet line, and then your job here is to listen to Mr. Green, because Mr. Green is a native speaker. You want to be focusing at Mr. Green, whatever he said at you, and now you have your pencil with you and your paper with you, and you're ready to write down what Mr. Green said, pronunciation and everything. Am I right?
Yes, you are right.
All right. Thank you. So yeah, I also want to be in here and talk. Listen to whatever Mr. Green said in this video call. And I also want to have a pen, a pencil, and a paper to write down everything he said. But right now I don't have a pen and a paper, and I could only listen to him, and that's all. Anybody else?
Amans, I have a request of you.
Yeah.
I wonder if you would let us see your beautiful eyes.
Beautiful eyes. Okay. This is my eye.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Yeah, I wear sunglasses because the light. I don't know why my eyes. Maybe I don't have enough.
The light. You're protecting your eyes from the light.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm looking at the monitor. You always say, look at the camera, but my camera is here, but the monitor is there. And the light's up there. Yeah. So I have to wear it.
I see.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Nice to meet you too again, Mr. Green, and everybody else in here. So yeah, anybody else want to summarize me up? Hey, so.
Who? Hello? Kawa. Sound problems again? Hard to hear you?
Hello.
Hello?
This is Kawa from Syria. You hear me, Mr. Green?
It's low. It's low. I hear you, but it's low.
No.
Now it's great.
Am I audible?
Oh, well, it was great for a second, and now it's bad again. What are you moving your wire? It might be a wire connection.
Yes. I think
that's good. That's good.
Hello, Mr. Green. Hello, everyone. This is Kawa. For me, I want to summarize Aman about what they said. Aman, you said you also would like to join the class session, Mr. Green, and you would like to have a pencil and paper, but you don't have now, but you now listen, only you listen. And I think Mr. Green asked you, he would like to see your eyes. Am I right?
Yeah, you are right. You got it correct, all of it. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. For me, I think since I joined this amazing class, it's beneficial for me. It's give me a lot of information and give me I am looking forward more for Mr. Green. I would like for him be a relax and return. I think I know him very well. He have white heart, but sometimes I agree with him for what he be angry, but no matter, I think he good guys and good teacher. This is, I know my feeling about beneficial session for James Green class and what I feel about him. Anyone else?
This is Munmi from India. Kawa, you said that this session is beneficial for you and you think Mr. Green has a large heart, though he sometimes get angry, but he's a very good teacher. And you come here to learn many things because you already have experienced a lot of benefits from this session. You get a lot of knowledge from here. And so you just feel that he's a great teacher, right?
All right. Right.
Thank you. I'm speaking to the group. I can feel how James feel when the cameras are turned off, because I'm remembering my days about those COVID days when I used to do online classes every day. I never allowed any students without turning on camera. Whenever the students turned off their camera, I just removed them, because I didn't get any connection with those students. And when I teach someone, I want to see them. I want to see my students in front of me, their expression, by looking at the face, I want to really confirm whether they have understood or not my lesson, or are they sleeping? Because sometimes they used to do, they just turn off their camera and busy on video game and or anything. So it's, our activities are different, but it's similar to that. We can relate to it. Now we are adult, we are not, we are turning off our camera and we are doing our daily chores, but it is similar that a student in a classroom, those academic students turning off their camera and they are busy with video game or anything. So it is similar. So they are not attentive, actually, they are not actively present in the class. And this is a disconnection, and this is really disruptive for the teacher, especially when I'm here in a classroom and the teachers are students are not paying attention to me. It feels like horrible for me. I'm not important for them. It is my feeling. So when I am a teacher in my classroom, I want my students to be active listener, active participant, because without the students, teacher is nothing. We need interaction from both of us. So that's how I can feel. Yes, so we either be here turning on camera, be active participant, or it's okay if we are not able to participate, then we will leave. Maybe next time we will join. Anyone else?
Hello, everyone. It is Ali, Afghanistan. I have been
Ali.
living in Indonesia.
Hi, Ali. Hold on a second. So if you've been listening, I've been asking people to turn their cameras on. Can you?
I am not.
Okay.
But I'm not relaxed. I'm always
would you
focused on my
just-
teacher,
no.
what they say.
That's
But
okay.
I'm not.
Ali, if you're not turning your camera on, would you just listen today, please?
Yes, I listen.
Okay.
I listen. I will talk. If it is,
Ali?
I need to talk.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
This is Arif. Yeah,
Arif.
James, at first.
Arif.
Yeah.
Arif.
Yeah.
Would you turn your camera?
Yeah.
Arif. Don't say
I
yeah,
am
yeah,
saying-
yeah. No, don't say yeah. Arif, would you turn your camera on?
I would like to say you that why I am not.
No,
why
no,
I am
no,
not.
no, I don't want to hear
James,
why your camera, no.
Just let me say one thing. Let me
No,
say
I will
one
not
thing.
let you say one thing. I would
Why?
like you to know why either. Arif, I'd like you to just
So
listen.
I have
for
a reason.
no,
I have a reason
don't.
and
I
want
don't
to-
care about the reason. I don't care about the reason. I'm sorry, but I don't care about the reason today. Please just Follow my lead. Participate by listening.
James, I always
Arif,
follow your leading.
No, Arif,
But
you're
you
not.
are not listening me.
I am not
I would like
listening
to
to
say
you.
one
I am
thing.
not.
Just
I
one.
don't. No. No. No.
I always follow your
No.
lead, but I want to.
Arif,
No,
you're coming
I
in.
feel interrupted.
Arif.
I feel interrupted by you.
Arif, you're coming into my house with shoes on, and I'm saying, I'm like this. I'm like, you're not coming into my house with shoes on, and you're saying, but I need to come in today with shoes on. And I'm saying, no shoes in the house. No shoes in the house, Arif.
Okay, if you allow,
No,
first I will
no,
talk
I'm not
one minute.
allowing it. I am not allowing it.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
said
That's
you-
fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm glad it's fine. I don't quite know if it's really true that it's fine. And it's okay if you're upset with me, but that's it. Please be upset. I don't know why I need to say no 30 times.
May I say something?
No.
Even though I open my camera.
Well, so now you're playing games on and off.
No. It's not like that.
Well,
No,
you're
here we
talking,
go.
you're Oscar. I'd like you to keep your camera on and listen, because you were right. It's kind of like what Nargiz was doing, on when she's talking and then off when she's not talking. So how about you try keeping it on while you're not talking? Give that a try. So Arif, you're coming into the chat, but it's not how we work here. Don't come into the chat. Silent subgroup time.
Hello,
Go ahead,
James.
Satish.
This is Satish here. I would like to summarize Monmi, right? I have to summarize Monmi. Okay. So when she was conducting the class, like she was not feeling good just because of those who are studying there. They were their camera off. So it seems like they are not giving their precious time, and they are doing something else, and they are not attentive in the class. So sometimes it seems like you are not serious about your study, and yeah, that much I catch. And in this group there are like
You didn't check
25.
Satish?
Sorry. Yeah.
You were supposed to talk to me directly, actually, and you didn't check with me. I am not serious with. I mean, you said you are not serious with your studying. I
No.
didn't understand by that.
Like those who are in class, except the teacher, like the student, they are not giving their attention in the class, and that's the problem. Sometimes teacher will not satisfied with that, because they are giving their precious time, and we the student have to give our attention in the class. And in this at the same time, if we see in this group, there are like 25 and 15 students, they have their camera turned on. So if those who have their camera off, they will turn their camera on. It will be an effective learning, and we can learn so many things from this group.
That was your opinion, but you
Yes,
mixed a
yes,
summarization and your opinion,
yes,
you
yes.
mixed it up.
Yes, yes. Okay.
But
So
I mean
anyone
the
else?
same thing.
Satish, Munmi is trying to tell you something. Munmi is trying to tell you that you didn't understand her. So would you like to listen to her? She'll try to help you understand her.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Satish, yeah,
Yes.
I didn't say all those information you added to my speech, you added it. Those are actually your opinion. I wanted to say that, yeah, so it is my experience in my classroom during COVID days. I never allowed the students to come without turning off camera. But if the students are attending my class, they must come with a camera on. Otherwise, I feel a disconnection between the teacher and the students. And
Yes.
yeah, and I feel they are not attentive in my, and I'm not important to them. That was my experience and feeling about turning off camera.
Can you get that, Satish? Satish, you frozen?
Yeah.
Okay. Might have lost Satish.
Yeah, I get it.
So you can.
I get
Moonmi,
it.
I got it. Satish, you there? You're coming in and out.
James.
Satish.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, actually the network connection is poor here.
Okay. Yeah, we lost Satish. Okay.
I have a word to say, if I may. May I say?
Well, I wonder if before you speak, if you could summarize Munmi.
Okay. Yeah, I think we go for it, but to be honest, let me summarize Mummy and then I'll try to bring in my own opinion. Mummy, you said that turn on camera in the class is really important because some of the students, they come here all the time and keep the camera off. It seems like they are not putting their intention to the class. You don't know even if they are focusing on the class, or they not, because we are not seeing them, so it seems like they are not interested or putting their attention in the class. Is that right?
Yes, you got me. Thanks.
Now, may I, right?
Yeah. Oh, great. Good work, Oscar. Over to you.
Okay, so I wonder now, when do you take this decision? I mean, when did you make this decision? Not everybody have to turn their camera, so wherever they come to the class or wherever you are live. So I want to know if you don't mind.
You want to know when I made the decision to ask people to turn their cameras on?
Exactly, definitely.
Ever since I participated in Zoom for the first time, I wanted people to have their cameras on. I think what you're asking, though, is maybe when did I decide to interrupt people who don't have their cameras on?
Yeah, either.
Today.
Yeah, it's what I wanted to know, because ever since I came here, at this moment I barely came here in this platform, but the last few times I enjoyed, this decision had not implemented in this Zoom session. But today I came here, I see people are obligating to turn on their camera. So I was just wondering, and I have a mind read. So, this is, as for me, this is not right, this is not right option. This is not right way to take decision. Okay, so this before you obligate people or tell them to keep the camera on, these must be discussed on the board of directors. So until you reach agree them, you implement to do Zoom live season. But today I came and I see people are obligating to turn on their camera. I didn't really have it like, but I bought right now and I fixed it up. That I feel so bad about that, because sometimes you could not, keep a camera on. Sometimes at least to come to joy, when I'm traveling, like, sometimes when I'm driving to the work, so I could not keep my camera out. So as for me, I think that's really great because it showed the interest of the participants, they are with you,
Oscar?
turning their camera. Just give me a minute.
No, Oscar, we're coming towards the end. We're coming towards the end. So I'd like you to do what you're doing, which is to keep coming in, being frustrated and talking about being frustrated and maybe disappointed with me, having feelings about me changing my mind, and wanting me to do things with the board of directors and wanting this to be a place where you can talk about all of the difficulties that you might have turning your camera on. Great. However, I'm still sticking with my decision. And now we're moving into
best of luck. That's great.
We're moving, Oscar, we're moving into surprises and learnings. And I'd like people to, again, rather than using the chat, bring themselves into voice, because otherwise it creates two different conversations. Does anybody have a surprise, a learning, a satisfaction, dissatisfaction, a discovery, or a next move? I have a satisfaction, which is to see so many of you and to be able to teach again after a week of being away. I really missed it, and I'm very happy to be back.
Hello.
Who said hello?
This is Bubak from Niger.
Bubak.
Yeah. I just come in, so I don't take so much time today, but I just want to greet all of you. I just want to send my greeting to you, to all the class today. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Hi, Bubak. Any other surprises, learnings? Yeah.
This is Munmi, my satisfaction to see Nargi's flawless beauty constantly. And I'm satisfied to see Maruf, Junior, and Jung, many new people, faces, Yulti. So I'm happy to see them. Anyone else?
Other surprises, learnings, satisfactions, dissatisfactions.
Oscar. Everyone. Yeah, I'm really dissatisfied with these new roles. Okay, I'm really dissatisfied. That's all.
Is there one small thing you could do so that you won't be so dissatisfied next time, Oscar?
I got no choice.
I'm sorry?
I got no choice right now. I got no clue.
No idea. No idea right now. Okay, so maybe that is a next move to think about what you might do. Anyone else, a surprise or learning?
I'm satisfied to carry out our lesson, Mr. James, and to see Nani amounts again in our group. But actually, I'm not satisfied because to not see Ramesh. Ramesh, maybe he's angry with
Mind
yesterday
read.
reaction.
Mind read.
I don't know actually, but I thought that it's mind read. Thank you.
Last surprise or learning before we end. Satish, if you're speaking, you're on mute. No, not speaking to us. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for a great class. Interesting topics. Thank you for participating. Great seeing you. Have a good rest of your day, and I will plan to see you same time tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. Good night.
See you.
For you.
Bye.
Good to see you again. See you